Yes, YouTube, my favorite place to go about and go around and talk about. Good morning. I tell you, if you people out there don't see the darkness that spreads and the darkness that is trying to infiltrate, is that the word we're looking for? The darkness. I'm not talking about darkness at nighttime. I'm talking about movement, a spirit of sense, a force, because there's always a force at bay moving around. There's forces from sides, forces moving around, always trying to create, move, push, and so many are blind. And we keep hearing about the people who are blind and people who are awake, and we hear about all these great things, all these great words. But the problem is no one's really opening their eyes and ears, or their eye and ears. Depends how you look at life. Because your eyes are just not two little eyeballs, you know. They're an eye, they're a gate to somewhere else. Whether you want to believe that or not, that's your opinion. But me, I see those forces. I see them working in the worst spot. Is one of my children. I see it working. I see him being overpowered by other forces around him and being I would say infiltrated, but there's another word. But they're basically just possessing him. There are powers out there that will possess people. And you don't have to believe this. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to see it. If you don't want to, it's fine. Live your life like that. You know, be part of the crowd, you know. Don't step out and be different. Don't be alive. Don't be truly alive. It's okay. It really is. It's your choice. But you just create more mess yourself. There's some things I've read where it says, you are lukewarm and I will spew out of my mouth. You know, I believe in those sayings when I read them, because this world is going to spew people out of its mouth, because it follows a way that the people following that way eventually are going to end up with nothing, with failure, with sadness, with grief. But for the people who actually care and want to make a difference, I salute you, sir. I do. And madam, it doesn't matter your sex in my world. What matters is your understanding and your knowledge, because knowledge is key power to things, to life. And when you understand life to an extent, and it's sad that, you know, younger people have a harder time because they haven't grown, they haven't learned, they haven't been taught or mature enough, or whatever the reason. But there are some great young people out there. I would not take it away from them. I will not take anything away from them. I won't judge them. My last job is not to judge anybody, but to spread a message that there's always, always, always a better way to handle things. There's more opportunity when you see and expose what's right and wrong in your world, and you actually grab to something good. And the problem with that is when people grab to goodness costs you. You know, it's not free. It is not free. I mean, it is free because it's free choice, but you know, other people might not like you no more, want to be around you, because if you start acting different than the group of people around you, you, sir or madam, are then an outcast. And I'll be that outcast. I don't care. I really don't. I know my heart. I know my love inside me that I have personally for others. And my worst enemy was on the side of the road, broke down. I probably would pull over. I say probably because, you know, I am human and I don't want to throw something out there, you know, but I definitely feel like that's who I am. And I believe that, you know. Now, if I was running late to an emergency for my son, that's where the probably comes in, because I can't say I'd pull over for anybody, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, but, I mean, you know, we're all human. You see, we have attachments. And that's the problem. People have too many attachments. And that's the distraction, is the attachments now. There's so many attachments. And I could go on and on and on about when I was younger and what they have now and all that, you know. But it's reality. You deal with your own reality. I'll deal with mine. And if you don't like what I say, hey, it's cool.